Hi, this is Jessica for Communication Management 556, and as you know, we are studying global branding this week. And the question for the assignment, why United States brands tend to dominate. Now this is based on Interbrand's 2012 Top Global Brand Study. And for some background, Interbrand is a global consultancy firm, and they describe branding as a value of a company's intangible assets, so brand equity. Now they've given a ranking to brand equity of the top 100 brands throughout the world. And here's the top 10. We've got Coca-Cola, Apple, IBM, Google, Microsoft, GE, McDonald's, Intel, Samsung, and Toyota. Now what's similar about these? Well, the majority of them are US brands. The last two, Samsung from South Korea and Toyota from Japan, obviously are non-US brands. So what sets these US brands apart and why do they tend to dominate? Well, there's three attributes of a successful global brand, and each one of these brands has it. From this week's reading, we've learned that continuous quality, innovation, and distribution are those three attributes of a successful global brand. Now I'll go over some examples from those top brands and how they match these three attributes. The first, continuous quality. Global brands must continually deliver high-quality products and services in order to maintain and grow their customer base. Now, Apple is an excellent example of continuous quality through its superior user experience. A specific example is comparing Apple to Sony. Now, Vagoni remarks, "Today it's not enough to build a killer technology. You've got to carefully design how people use the final product." Now, Apple has carefully designed and made their final product and user experience high quality. And as Vagoni says, that's what has set Apple apart in its branding. The second attribute of a successful global brand is innovation. Now, it's not enough to focus on innovation, but brands must communicate that innovation in order to be successful. And although Coca-Cola has been in the top spot for 12 years in a row, 6 out of the top 10 global brands are US technology companies, and 7 out of the top 10 overall are technology companies. Now, the CEO of Interbrand explains this by saying that it's easier for technology brands to innovate because their products and their industry depend on it. The third and final attribute is distribution. Now, according to this week's reading, people want to be talked to in their own language and in their own communication style. And brands must map the consumer culture to specific advertising styles and approaches when distributing products or services. So Coca-Cola does this well, and you can see it on the left, where all their branding is consistent, they're just changing the language. Further, Keegan and Green suggest that it's not enough for a brand to be sold or present globally. A brand must adapt and mold to the countries and cultures where it is present in order to be successful. In conclusion, what makes U.S. brands successful? Well, success of global brands results from 1. Maintaining quality of the brand, 2. Innovating and keeping the brand current, and 3. Distributing the brand consistently and in a way that the market and local community wants.